everyone, it's Morgyn from For the Love of Paper, and I'm here with a quick little Christmas card video tutorial for you. I am using my watercolor set that I got from Kitaholics Kits. It came in the mixed media set a couple of months ago, and I am cracking it out to use it today to make a couple of really simple little Christmas cards that I end up using for my son's classroom teachers for their gifts. He's got a teacher and also a teacher aide in his classroom, so these cards were perfect for them. Now, I am no way, shape or form a watercolor expert person or anything like that. This is one of the first times I've really given it a go, so if I'm doing anything wrong or incorrectly or should be doing it differently, I apologize. I am just practicing and trying it out to see how I go, and I really do love it. I love the effect of it, and I can't wait to get some slightly better quality watercolors, because I think that will make a bit more of a difference. In fact, I may have a sneaky set that I ordered at the Black Friday sale, so that should hopefully be on its way to me very soon. So yes, I apologize for anything that I do wrong in this video. I am just learning. So first of all, I wet my brush and I just drew out the shape that I wanted. So I just went for a bit of a Christmas tree shape, but I kind of wanted it a little bit abstract, a little bit different, not the standard sort of triangle, you know, 3 sides that you see. So I drew that part out, or I suppose kind of with water, and then I picked 3 different colors of green. So I started with a dark one at the bottom, and then a slightly lighter one in the middle, and then a really light one at the top, just to give it a bit of difference, bit of something to look at, and some contrast on the tree. And that's pretty much all I did for that one. I did use my heat gun to dry it off, and then I added in the little what is it called at the bottom, the trunk at the bottom, some gold Heidi Swap Color Shine, and then a few dots of what are these, pearl, I can't remember what they're called, like liquid pearl things that I haven't used in probably over a year. So that was fun to get that out. And then I just did a nice simple black pen border around the outside, and that is this one done. It was super simple, super easy, nice and quick. I probably put a bit too much of that gold color shine on there, but it doesn't matter. I was happy with how it turned out. And so my next one, I decided to do some baubles, and I think I do 3 on this little card. The cards are just under 3 by 3 inches square, because the card base that I'm putting them onto was 3 by 3, so I trimmed these ones a little bit smaller. And I did take some inspiration from some other people that I had watched on YouTube. Can't remember everyone. I know I had watched Marta recently. That was probably the most recent one I watched, and she did something very similar to this. So I'm kind of copying her idea a little bit here. But I just really loved the way she'd done it and the way it turned out, and I wanted to give it a go. And I thought that the Christmas tree baubles were absolutely perfect and nice and easy for me to start out on my watercolor journey. And I am also using watercolor paper. It is just some cheapy stuff, but it works for now until I get the hang of it and decide that I really like it and want to continue doing this. So for this one, I just used some dark purple, a sort of mid-color blue, and a bit of pink, and blended them together. And this second one, I think I just do blues, so I do like a dark and a light blue. And this one, I think, I can't remember. So again, just making the circle with the water to start with, then wetting my brush again and adding the color and putting that down on the page. And then I sort of smooshed it around a bit, like turned the card around a bit to make it all flow together. Now in hindsight, I should have done each one individually and dried it before I started the next one, because when I start moving the card around to blend the second little bauble together, it kind of ruins the first one a little bit, but that's okay. It happens, and you know, lesson learned. Dry one before you move on to the next one. I did learn that by the time I did the third little bauble on this one, I had dried the first two already. So there you go. That's when my first one got a bit smooshed up and all the colors kind of bled together. But the final result is okay, and I'm happy with that. So now I'll dry those, and I'm pretty sure I cut the video off here, yeah, because you don't need to sit and see me drying those off for 5 minutes. And then the third one, I just do a teeny little one, and I'm pretty sure I just make it blue and purple or blue and pink. All up, these two cards took me, I think, 22 minutes. So not very long at all. By the time I sped this up and cut out the bits you didn't need to see, it's come down to 8.5 minutes, which is awesome. It was super quick. I actually did make a third card, but I didn't like the way it turned out, so I kind of chopped that out of the video. So I actually got 3 cards done in under 25 minutes, which is really cool. Nice, quick, simple card that anyone can kind of do. And so I apologize for the little baby and the noises in the background. He's just had his lunch and he's sitting on the floor playing, so he's making all sorts of grunting and groaning noises. For this one, once they were dried, I did some splatters of water, just plain water over the top, and then mopped it up with a tissue that I had, and it gives a really cool, like, speckly effect across the paint. It kind of lifts the paint that's already dried, so you get these really light, almost white patches, which is pretty cool. And I will put some close-ups at the end as well. So this one, I added a few lines to make it look like they were hanging, and then added just drew some little triangles on the top, because the stick, like having the stick just coming out of them, looked a bit strange. So I added that part on. And then this is my card bases. As I said, they were 3x3, so a 6x3 inch piece of paper, piece of cardstock. They're folded in half, and then mounted my 2 images on. And that is this little project done, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Leave me some comments below of what I could do better, what I've done wrong in my watercoloring, because I want to learn. So feel free to comment on my techniques or lack thereof below, and I will call this one done. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.